On the far edge of Northeast Asia, an island named Jeju sits on the very south of the Korean peninsula. Mesmerized by the geological marvels and the extraordinary scenery formed from volcanic activities, over 15 million tourists visit the island every year. Though many recognize Jeju as a paradise, only a few recognize Jeju as a typhoon's pathway. It all started a long time ago, the day after the typhoon had passed by. Every year, 4 to 6 eyes of the typhoon passes by Jeju. Even during normal times, winds blow as fast as 5 meters per second in Jeju. I was slowly walking down the road of my hometown, witnessing the wrath of a tropical rainstorm. But then, I doubted my eyes as something came into my vision. A stone wall, stacked with basalt rocks, was standing firm as if nothing had happened. When I examined it closely, it seemed to be poorly built. I was amazed at how the stone wall managed to survive a devastating storm. From that unforgettable experience, my journey began. The islanders believe that a black dragon lives in Jeju. It exceeds 22,000 kilometers, 3.4 times longer than the Great Wall of China. Because of its magnificence, it has long been called Great Black Dragon, and that dragon is Batdam, the Jeju field walls. Jeju is a volcanic island formed from eruptions 1.8 million years ago. The arable land in Jeju only reaches a depth of 7 to 35 centimeters and is even vulnerable to wind erosion. The islanders were forced to develop their own self-supporting means of living and farming. Even when they were building a house for their family, they built batdams together to secure food and livelihood. I have been studying in Jeju for nearly 10 years. I decided to visit my teacher who might be able to find the critical piece to this puzzle. He is a logical problem solver, versed in the art of thinking and reasoning.
Bernoulli's principle says that when a fluid moves across a surface, the pressure on that surface is reduced the faster the fluid moves.
I was surprised to hear the secrets behind batdam.
In this case, the fluid is the wind, and maybe as the wind moves into the wall slows down that fluid, which increases the pressure on the surface of the rocks, which may in fact push the rocks together, making the wall stronger.
I decided to meet an expert from this field to gather more pieces to this puzzle.
이 조그마한 어떤 구멍들을 내놓는 것은 우리가 말하는 이제 파풍 효과라고 그래서 결국에는 이제 구멍을 통해서 바람이 빠져나가므로 인해 가지고 여기에는 태풍이 불더라도 제주의 밭담은 사실은 이제 많이 넘어가지 않는.
Batdams were able to defend the strong winds, protecting the scarce soil in Jeju.
소나 말의 침범을 막기 위한 그런 방편도 있고.
It was astonishing. How did our ancestors acquire such knowledge? It is truly an agricultural revolution. The construction of batdams requires skills accumulated from practice and experience.
이 면이 뭐 활모라고도 할 정도로 이 면이 상당히 많아요.
It requires a mastery of not only skills, but also patience and care.
이 밭담은 그 뭐 시멘트라든지 접착제를 가지고 붙이는 게 아니라 이 돌과 돌끼리 서로 맞물리는 마찰력으로 쌓는 거거든요.
Jeju's long tradition from 이 allows each other to be their companions and helpers.
Such grand walls cannot be built alone, which gave birth to fruitful relationships.
Scientific secrets are awesome, but I personally think bat dams are a magnificent beauty. Bat dam roads are my favourite bicycle course. They're an old tradition, but a very impressive architecture.
Well, bat dams spread out like spider webs between fields and the villages, and their rendezvous with humans and nature is truly a masterpiece.
Over centuries, the soil bat dams protected created the scenery we see today. Bat dams have contributed to preserving the ecosystems of Jeju. However, this outstanding tradition is disappearing. A vast majority of bat dams are part of privately owned lands, and for this reason, they are vulnerable to development. Today, bat dams are disappearing with reduced farming practices.
밭담이 어떤 그 보존 가치가 있지 않다고 만약에 농민들이 생각하고 있다 그러면 그거는 당연히 우리 기계화가 되고 뭐 이제 농지의 규모화되는 과정에서 결국에는 중간에 이제 밭담의 어떤 그 구획 용도로서의 어떤 밭담들이 사실은 없어질 수밖에 없는 구조예요.
Development filled up the stone walls with massive cement and wiped out the farmlands. Bat dams are crying in pain.
그 보존 역시도 사람들이 인식이 좀 부족함으로 인해 가지고 그 가치를 이제 확대시킬 수 있는 방법들이 지금 만들어져 있지가 않아요.
그러니까 밭 주인들이 다 훼손해가지고 그러니까 옛날 뭐가 다 없어져 버렸잖아요. 없어졌기 때문에 그게 안타깝습니다.
None of the younger generations attempt to build these walls themselves.
이제 요즘에 농사 짓는 분들이 고령화되다 보니까 예전에는 밭담이 무너지면 손수 그것을 이제 쌓을 수 있었는데 지금 연세가 많으셔서 쌓지 못하는 경우도 있고.
지금 그렇게 그때 담담고 하는 사람들 누가 있느냐고. 지금은 없어. 사람들이 없어. 예.
다 돌아가셨네요.
네.
Now, if the human capitals disappear, what will be the fate of bat dams? We have inherited a great natural heritage. Jeju bat dams are a continuous mark of culture and history.